And welcome back to my channel. Today I will be continuing a new series called What If Jiraiya What if Naruto was raised by Jiraiya and Tsunade? Anyway, without further ado, let's get right into the video.
You are watching Shinobi LX. Enjoy.
So here's how this is gonna start out. So after Jiraiya hearing the news about Minato and Kushina dying, he comes back to the Leaf Village. But on his way to the Leaf Village, he runs into Tsunade, and he ends up telling Tsunade the like what happened. And Tsunade, not being Tsunade for once, she goes back to the Leaf Village with Jiraiya to see if she can help with Naruto. So when they get back to the Leaf Village, Hiruzen tells Jiraiya that Minato told him that he can look after him. And Jiraiya doesn't want that. Like, he doesn't want anybody else to look after Naruto because he feels as if it was kind of his fault because he wasn't there to protect Naruto or Minato or Kushina because he was out doing missions. So Jiraiya told Hiruzen to assign him the mission of taking care of Naruto. So he assigns him the mission, and Tsunade was like, so is there a team thing? Is this a team thing? And Jiraiya looks over at her, and she's like, what? He's going to need to learn something else rather than just fighting, because knowing it, like, basically just started berating him. And Jiraiya was like, sure. Now we're gonna get to where everything basically starts. So this is like a couple of days before like school actually starts. Naruto, Jiraiya, and Tsunade are always Jiraiya is always training Naruto like to fight. He knows the basics of the Rasengan. No, he does not know the Rasengan. Tsunade is teaching him healing jutsu, and he knows how to use the chakra scalpel. But he's always training. So when the day before the school starts, Naruto is walking throughout the village, but he's not known. He's known as the Nine Tails. Like, nobody really likes him, but he's also known to be, Jiraiya's pupil and kind of like his son, basically. So Naruto's walking through the village, and they see this kid. He sees this kid named Sasuke. He heard about the Uchiha massacre, but there's another person. Thanks to Jiraiya and Tsunade being able to fight off Obito, there's one more person that's alive in the Uchiha clan, besides Sasuke and Itachi and Obito and Madara. There is Itachi's girlfriend. Yeesh. So, can it stop doing stupid shit? Thank you. So, after they, Naruto's watching this, and he sees Sasuke, but he also sees, the girl. I don't remember her name. So, yeah. So Itachi's girlfriend tells them that they don't need this type of publicity after their entire clan just died. And Sasuke, knowing who it is, he doesn't want to talk to her because she's gonna they had like a whole like little argument the other day about how Itachi told him that he killed the entire clan, and she doesn't believe that Itachi would just do that out of just to see how strong he was. And Sasuke tells her that that's exactly what happened because it's exactly what he said. So that's like the only argument that they ever have, and that's like all the time basically. So Naruto walks past and Sasuke sees Naruto, and he kind of like, he doesn't hate Naruto, but he doesn't like Naruto because, let's be honest, Sasuke, he doesn't like anybody really. So Naruto goes home and Tsunade tells him, asks him, is he okay? And Naruto's like, yeah, I'm fine, you could say. And Tsunade tells Naruto that Jiraiya is outside waiting on you. And they don't live inside the village. They live around the village. They don't live inside of it though. So when Naruto saw Sasuke, he was leaving the village. So when Naruto goes outside, he sees like more than just like, he sees more than just Jiraiya. He sees like some frogs or whatever. And when Tsunade comes out there, she gets mad and she was like, Jiraiya, we talked about this. I thought he was gonna have my summoning. And Jiraiya, like, they just start arguing about whose summon he's supposed to have. So Naruto was like, wait, if I'm correct, y'all said I have a lot of chakra, so maybe I can have both of y'all summons. And Tsunade was like, I don't think that's ever happened before, Naruto. I think you're only allowed to have one summon. And Jiraiya was like, there's no harm in trying. So Naruto, after making a summoning pact with Gamabunta, like with the toads, he tries to make a summoning pact with the snail, Lady Cut. He tries to make a summoning pact with Lady Katsuyu. And it works, but he doesn't, like, he just got the seal in his head and everything. Like, that's another thing that she gave him. She gave him the 100 healings. But he can't use them both right now, because although he has a lot of chakra, he can't use both, and he doesn't know how to use Sage Mode. He just has a summoning. So right now, the only thing he could use is 100 healings, but at the same time, that drains his chakra way faster because he's young and his chakra pool isn't big enough yet. So he goes to school, and when he goes to school, he noticed, like, he gets called by, like, Naruto's Uzumaki, like, during the whole, like, roll call thing. And Naruto sits in the back with Nata. And when Naruto gets called, he says here. But Naruto, he's not competent, but he doesn't necessarily care for school, because Tsunade basically taught him everything that was going to be going on in school anyway. And Jiraiya teaching him combat and, yeah, and jutsus and shit. So Naruto, like, he says here, but he doesn't, like, he's not enthusiastic about it. So a lot of people just think that he just doesn't care, which is technically the case. So when they call Naruto's name, Naruto's is here, everybody starts looking back there. And Naruto was like, what? Is there something going on that I'm not aware of? And, like, a lot of people start whispering. And then they, like, fast forward to the recess, or, you know, lunch or whatever. So after, like, they go to lunch, and after a bit, Naruto, like, he's sitting there, he's just eating, and Just to let y'all know, he did still save Hinata. You can call it. If you can call that saving, he stood up for Hinata. So yeah, Hinata's still gonna be Hinata. Also, I'm gonna be doing a stream later on with my little sister. So if y'all wanna tune into that, y'all can. But Naruto basically tells them that he fuck, I can't remember. Naruto basically, like, after, like, a lot of people start walking up to him, more specifically Kiba, you know, the punching bag of all my series, which is Kiba. So Kiba walks up to Naruto. Kiba, I'm gonna say it was Kiba, Ino, and Sakura. Those three are friends now. I keep flipping. So when they walk up to Naruto asks them what they want, and Kiba tells Naruto, you can't just walk around and act like you're not the Nine Tails. And Naruto was like, what are you talking about? I know I'm the Nine Tails. You telling me what I know isn't going to change the fact that I am. And Kiba was like, the only reason why people don't talk to you as much is because you're being protected by Tsunade. And Naruto looks up at him and was like, I can almost guarantee you that the only reason why people don't talk to me is because they're here, yes. But also, no one has the guts to tell me to my face how weak I am. That's if they can even call me weak. I'm probably stronger than most of you in here. And Naruto, remembering what Tsunade said earlier, which was try not to get into any fights, he kind of like scratches his head and was like, besides, we're all just team. We're all leading. We're all trying to protect the same village. And Naruto, Kiba was like, yeah, that's if you even want to protect it. You're probably becoming a ninja so you can kill everybody else in the village later. And Naruto was like, what do you mean later? Like, I tried before. And he was like, you did when you were the Nine Tails. And Naruto was like, I was born on the day of the Nine Tails attack. You know that, right? As in, when the Nine Tails attacked the village, I had no control over that. Now, if you want to fight, we can go outside and settle this. But I can almost guarantee you that you're gonna catch these good hands. And Kiba smirks and was like, me and Akamaru, I think that was his name. Me and Akamaru will beat you. Like, we'll defeat you. And Naruto laughs and was like, sure, let's go inside then. And he was like, but we're gonna need a ref so that way no one can say I was cheating. So he turns and he asks Sasuke, because Sasuke is the only other person that he sees as a worthy challenger. Could he go out? Could he ref the match? Like, could he just oversee the match? And Sasuke, seeing this as a time to see how strong Naruto really is, he's like, sure, why not? So they all go outside, and GG. What time do you want to stream?
It's up to you.
We're gonna do it like 4. Okay, so we're gonna be streaming around 4, me and my little sister. It's gonna be like a Stranger Things. It's either gonna be Stranger Things or the Umbrella Academy, right? Yeah, she's gonna be telling me about the Umbrella. I can't say it, damn it.
Umbrella Academy.
The Umbrella Academy, shit. So, yeah, if y'all want to tune into that, y'all can. So, Naruto basically, he tells, like, Sasuke agrees and he walks outside and he's watching them get ready to fight. And when they say, like, when Sasuke says go, Naruto's just standing, like, he's not standing there, like, yeah, Naruto's standing there, but it's because Kiba's still talking. And Wow. So as like Naruto like so as Naruto sitting and just like listening to Kiba talk, he starts laughing a little bit. Now his tsunade is showing. So he starts laughing a little bit and he's like, are you done now? Are you done? Let me know when you're done. Just let me know when you're done, bro. Just let me know. You're done? Okay. So Naruto uses the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Jiraiya taught it to him. He uses the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and when he uses it, he tells Naruto. Well, Naruto tells Kiba that I'm only going to use 3 Shadow Clones for right now, at least. And they start fighting. And Kiba tries to use Fang over Fang. But before he can even do that, Naruto uses a wind bullet to stop him from doing it. And when Naruto shoots the wind bullet out of his mouth, it looks more like a giant fucking fireball. So he gets hit with the force of a wind, like he gets hit with a wind bullet, but it has like the force of like uh, like getting smacked with like a boulder basically. So when Kiba falls to the ground, Sasuke was like, that's the match. But in his head, he's like, what the fuck? Like, he's not supposed to be able to, that's not fucking, what? No. Somebody stop him. So, everybody going around and they see this, and they're like, bro, what the fuck? So, a lot of people that watched the fight, which it was like most of Naruto's class, was wondering how did Naruto even learn the wind bullet? Like, although that's like a relatively weak wind style, how did he learn it so quickly? And how was his wind bullet so big? And Naruto looks at the class, like looks at his classmates and went like, since I'm so weak, why don't someone else try to fight me? And this goes like, Sasuke was like, I'm here as like the ref or whatever, but if somebody feels like taking over for me, I guess we can we can spar a little bit. And Naruto was like, sure. Also, this song playing in the background, that's my shit. That's it. It's made, what's the name later? So, at like, Sasuke and Naruto are about to begin their fight. But before, I'm gonna say it was Shikamaru. He was, watching their fight. But before, like, they can even start fighting, somebody told them to come inside. Like, the bell or whatever had rang for them to come back inside. And Naruto was like, damn it, guess so, have to fight some other time. And Sasuke was like, yeah, sure. And like when they go back inside the class, Naruto, after telling after sitting in the back with Sasuke, Naruto asks Hinata, would she be well, first Naruto tells Sasuke to come sit in the back with them, but he also asks Hinata, would she mind if Sasuke came back here to sit with them? And Hinata was like, it's okay. So Naruto told Sasuke to come back there with them, and Sasuke got up and went back there with them. So Hinata sits next to the window. Naruto sits on like that part, and then Sasuke sits next to Ino now. So when he goes and he sits back there, Naruto was like, hey, y'all should come over today, like after school. And Hinata was like, me too. And Naruto was like, yeah, you're part of y'all, right? And she was like, yeah, sure. I just have to make sure it's okay with my like servant or whatever the fuck he was. So she goes and asks, and what she says, because she knows if she says she's going over Naruto's house, he's gonna say, like, the guy that escorts her around was gonna say no, but he says she said she was going to see Tsunade and Jiraiya, not Naruto. So Naruto, Hinata, and Sasuke all go to Naruto's house, and when they open the door, they were met by a really weird sight, and this is where I'm gonna end this part off. If y'all enjoyed the video, leave a like. If y'all enjoy my content, please subscribe anyway. This has been Shinobi. Peace.